if that's really a thing, and I get authorized to do it once, it's pretty much gonna be me sitting there talking shit, like, constantly.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
Oh, yeah. Bienvenidos en este Cinco de Mayo. Yo soy mi WTF Moments, WTF Nation Radio. Oh, man, what a day. What do we got going on? Any y'all good? Everything going all right? I've seen everybody on the post going crazy about a lot of stuff. So, anyhow. Welcome to the Monday edition on this 5 Cinco de Mayo, of course. 5 May, for those of you who don't habla. And yeah, so just want to welcome you to, exactly, broadcasting way beneath the deepest of the Pentagon. And hopefully you guys and gals are enjoying today's festivities. It's Monday. I know somebody was telling me that it was raining where they're at, and everyone else is like, whatever. So we got a guest tonight, by the way. We're going to be talking tariffs. Remember you guys, I remember everyone asking us about the tariff stuff and all that, and getting what's going on with our economy, what's going on with all the discussions of what are the Trump tariffs and all that. Well, tonight we're going to have Dominick Miserandino, I hope I pronounced his name correctly, join us to shoot the breeze. What's up with my shirt? What's wrong with my shirt? Chingon Motors? You don't get it? Chingon, anda pues. So, what's with the drinks tonight? Hey, I had to go some appointments, so I couldn't go grab some Tecate like I did last time. So I'm sorry. I got coffee. I got the coffee, man, because I don't want to be drunk or buzzed or inebriated when we have our guest. And so I kind of want to, I don't want to sit there and go, you know about Trump's tariffs and blah, blah, blah. And I don't want to disrespect Dominick when he comes on tonight. So I apologize for you guys and gals. This is just it's not one of those events tonight where it's going to be festive and all that. I remember when, Cinco de Mayo was on like a weekend or a Friday. What was it? The last time we had a good Cinco de Mayo show. And so, what's up with my shirt? Chingon Motors. Branko, look at what the term chingon means, and then there you go. Yeah, so I apologize that the drink of choice is not going to be the drink of choice. So there you go. There is no drink of choice. How about that? But again, we're broadcasting deep within the basement of the Pentagon, somewhere in the Alamo, somewhere in Area 51. Not even Whataburger. No, dude. Not even Whataburger. Somewhere at Vandenberg Space Force Base. There you go. I got it right. Maybe somewhere in Cheyenne Mountain. Maybe somewhere in the depths in the caves of Missouri. Is it Missouri or Missouri? Man, a lot of people are just hating on Cinco de Mayo today. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I mean, if you guys just want to go ahead and look up Cinco de Mayo from one of the past shows that we had, look, I'm gonna speak this right now as you know, as a current and qualified Latino. All right, it's okay to celebrate. Put on them sombreros. Put them on. Just enjoy. Toast with tacos. Whatever you want to. I don't care. It's not a big deal if you want to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. There's nothing wrong with it. As a matter of fact, I encourage it. As long as there's no Latinx involved, I'm all about it. And we could, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, it's not a celebration and nobody really celebrates it. And what are you talking about? And it's, man. The sombrero. I'm sorry, man. I know it's not festive. I think Chingon Motors would have been good enough already from House of Chingazos. Shout out to them. So yeah, it's everybody. I mean to say, just getting mad about Cinco de Mayo. It's guys. It's okay to celebrate it. No one's gonna get offended. It's if anything else, it should be a historical. It should be taught in history. Oh, it's your wife's birthday today. Well, happy birthday from the WTF Nation. That's what I'm talking about. So I don't get it. Everyone gets mad. Everyone got mad about it, and man, it's. I'm seeing more visceral, drama about it. I'm like, God, you guys need to get a grip. Get a grip. So it's not a big deal. As a matter of fact, Americans should be celebrating a Cinco de Mayo more and more. Oh, I forgot to do something. Hang on. Here we go. Hang on, I forgot to do something. Hey, I'm live. Yeah, here we go. That's some message in the main page. Hey, I'm live. So, where was I at? Oh, yeah. Celebrate it. It's a celebration. Everyone should celebrate it. I don't care. If, like I said before, if anything else, there should be a significant amount of history behind it, and should be celebrated among from all Americans. You guys know the Battle of Puebla, right? And the Battle of Puebla was an actual intercepting move. Because everyone says it's Mexican independence. No, it's not. It is not Mexican Independence Day. So it is like, man, it's, it should be eating at the local taco shop. Yes. I'm swiping right under gorgeous chica. All the Latinas. Do I want to get stabbed? Yeah, exactly. I want to get stabbed. Oh, man. So it was Benito Juarez, a lawyer and a member of the indigenous Zapotec tribe, was elected president of Mexico. At the time, the country was in financial ruin after years of internal strife, and the new president was forced to default on debt payments to, European governments. That'd be France, Britain, Spain. They sent freaking forces out there. They wanted to go start some shit. Well, the reason why I was starting some shit was because a lot of people don't realize that there was a lot of support from France to the Confederacy during the Civil War. So it was like, the way I see it, if everyone's all talking about celebrating, death to the Confederacy, whatever you want to call it. That there's nothing wrong with celebrating Cinco de Mayo if it was in the assistance of defeating the Confederacy in the Civil War. I don't get it. So it's I mean, the big woo. It's Patriots Day every day in America. It's big woo. It's Patriots Day. You damn right. Every day. Why? It's exactly that, Francis. Exactly, Francis. I win the lottery every day, Francis. You know why? Because I open my eyes under the umbrella of freedom. I'm doing the little eagle thing. So yeah, every Taco Day. Well, yeah, it'd be more significant if it was on Taco Tuesday. But yeah, man, it's like freaking, celebrate it. the Mexicans, assisted in the defeat of the French, who was trying to get on some of that cotton, trying to get in on some of that. And nobody likes to talk about France like that, because France right now is, or France at the time, nobody wanted to badmouth the French and what their part was, what they were trying to do during the Civil War. And so, yeah, send it. Let's get mad. Yes, you're right. Big whoop. Woohoo. Every day. So you could thank Cinco de Mayo. And do we have offset birth rate decline? That would mean Social Security funds. Party naked. You mean the war of northern aggression? You mean the war of northern hamburgers? a conflict of cultures. Mexican food. What do you have? What would you have, or what do you have? No, man. Everyone should be celebrating Cinco de Mayo, period, as an American. I'm just saying. Again, nobody likes to talk about the Battle of Puebla like that. Nobody wants to badmouth the French. That the French was trying to get some of that cotton, and we're willing to supply the Confederates. So yeah, So I'm just saying. Had its roles. It had its roles in the in unbeknownst to some, or to the uneducated, just to say, look into it. Look into it, especially on the Gulf of America. Okay, here we go. Oh man, yeah. That's a bit. Yeah, read up on the Battle of Puebla. There's nothing wrong with celebrating. Put on them sombreros. Toast the tacos. Raise your glasses. It's just happy Cinco de Mayonesa. Well, you tried to throw you said happy Cinco de Mayonesa. We're gonna have a fun show tonight. Again, we're gonna talk tariffs. There's a lot of questions we have, and a lot of misinformation, disinformation, and false information on what these tariffs are doing and all that. And so we're gonna have our guests come on and shoot the breeze about it, and let us know, hey, what is this and what is that, to get some specifics, and let them let them go ahead and shoot the breeze with us. He's a journalist and an entrepreneur. There you go. Entrepreneur and author. And so he'll be getting in the weeds with us and discussing what all these tariff stuff are all about. What are we talking about with the tariffs? What is a tariff? And so, yeah, I remember it well. Past tequila. Yeah. Oh yeah. The last, a couple, man. I sang in Spanish. I was quite I was cracking tecates. As a matter of fact, I had the sombrero that I have sitting behind me. I was sporting a sombrero. I almost got banned by the History Channel because we used some of their content. They got upset. The French banned us. You got a fast mouth legal representative. If tariffs are bad, then why are other countries doing it? Hey, we're gonna talk about that. Save all your questions for Dominick, and I'm sure he'll be more than happy to answer and discuss all that. Trump is going to be like a government contractor overcharging. Holly, you're going to go out exactly that. Grab your tacos and sombrero. So, anyways, what's been going on in the news today? I know a lot of drama that is happening currently about what's been the big talk of the talk, because in a few weeks, the Army is going to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Army, right? 250 years, which for a lot of you guys that are not understanding, maybe somebody needs to research birthdays or research the Army. It just so happens that President Trump's birthday falls on the same day as the Army. Now, the previous administration, they were always going to have these Army events, like a 200th anniversary. There was some stuff going on. So there was always going to be this celebratory events surrounding the Army. Parades, formations, dog and pony shows. So along with these, exactly that cause. You mean it's not Trump's parade? No. As a matter of fact, we got Operation Cupcake. We need more trainees, just saying. So this was always going to happen. This was no matter who was going to be the no matter who's going to be the president, this parade was always going to happen. This was all, they had been planning this since like, I don't know, 2023 or something like that for the 50th. I'm sorry, the 250th. It was already going to be planned and it was already going to be acknowledged. So, of course, everyone is spinning it up as it's going to be his parade. It's not for the army. That's what the spin doctors are saying. He's doing this on purpose. The reason why he's doing that. And I'm going to tell you what, there's a lot of veterans out there that are riding that fucking, oh, he's doing it for this, that. No, damn well. Because they were part of the planning process. Because I saw you at the meeting. And I'm just going to say, it just so happened that this president's birthday just happened to be on the same day as the Army's birthday. Imagine if Kamala won for that's what I'm saying. Each administration, each government officials, all of them would have been going like, I'm standing for this, and I'm, celebrating, blah, 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 250th birthday, blah, 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 blah. Everybody would be making a political deal about it. The right would be saying, look what this chick is doing. Look at this, blah, 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 blah. She shouldn't be doing this because that's blah, 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 blah. Even though, again, and I would be saying the same thing. I would say the same thing. It was already happening. Well, I don't think her birthday's not even. See, that's what I'm saying. Her birthday doesn't even fall. If Harris would have won, her birthday's not on the 14th of June. It wouldn't have mattered, right? Wouldn't have been a big deal. It'd have just been a big Army parade. Want to thank the veterans, blah, 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 blah. And then that'd have been it. Oh. George Washington is the speaker, I heard. JT. Okay. Imagine if Joe Rogan ran and won. After the election, anybody I would not be surprised. Yeah, exactly, Heather. How dare he be born on June 14th? The audacity, the caucasity, preposterous, outrageous. How can he be born during this time? Right. So everybody freaking out about him having this parade. The parade was already going to happen today. And everyone complaining about, oh, we shouldn't have military parades, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever been to Eagle Week or Week of the Eagles? Or the 80 Seconds All-American Week with a division review? And every May, it is a parade. Name the last parade a president advertised. For what, specifically? We're talking about the bicentennial? We're talking about the end of the storm? The last parade advertised. That's what I'm saying. Again, and of course, he's taking advantage of that. Come on. My birthday fell on Cinco de Mayo? I'd be like, yeah, y'all celebrating my birthday. Toast them up. Toast them tacos, is like I said. I just found out what Chingon means. Good job. Chingon, look it up. Chingon Motors, of course, by House of Chingazos. Yeah, ever stepped on, yeah, exactly. Ever stepped on after World War II? Yeah, ever stepped on an installation, a change of command? We have so many pomp. Now, here's my thing. If we're going to have a parade and we're talking about Doge and Doge doing what their Doges and Doging, yeah. Well, JT, the president showing up to any event is newsworthy already if he's showing up to an event. That's just the way it is. Doesn't matter who it is. Kind of sucks because we're going to be celebrating the Army's birthday, and I guarantee it, there's going to be a lot of people protesting Trump and taking away from the military's birthday. Exactly. We should be celebrating the Army. I heard that President Trump is a pro-oxygen president. What's this all about that? Yeah, if the YMCA plays, yeah. Or, yeah, well, you can have the village people walk in front of the Navy when they have their parade. In the Navy. Is the parade going to represent what will be Doge next? Well, I don't know. We have the numbers, but we're not going to be posting all the numbers and stuff like that. We saw the tasking. We're like, really? This is what we're doing? This is what we're. This is again. It's the Army's 250th birthday. Damn. You know what? Every time we have to hear the insufferable Marine Corps ball every freaking year, right? Or we hear about Fleet Week. Doesn't matter. The same thing. It just so happens that this administration, well, he's gonna do it. If here's another thing. That's the whole thing that trips me out about the whole Doge thing. What was that with the new Ukraine video? Yeah, you like that? That is a series on Vet TV, Embed Actual. And so I'm glad you guys are observant there. Embed Actual intro. That was it. That was the check it out. You're going to see more media being posted from Vet TV. From us at U.S. Army WTF and WW's Radio. I was able to see some of the footage they had from their embeds that were there talking to the soldiers of Chosen Company who volunteered to go and fight on behalf of the Ukrainian. I'm going to tell you what, there were some feels there. I marathon watched. So stay tuned for that because there's going to be more media posted. And I'm seeing about getting the guys that did that you saw in there, Ethan and the crew. I'm trying to get the guys that went to go do the embed actual stuff to get them to come on to shoot the breeze at the end of this month. So you're going to see sporadic videos and promos and all this other stuff. And then every Monday, you're going to see the embed actual little snippet that you saw at the beginning. Hegseth is making the grog. I hear Fleet Week will be coming to Houston this year. There you go. How about an ICE reaction video? What do you mean? Do the review, man? No, I don't do. I have a pet peeve. I kind of do. Those reaction videos, I don't. Now here's the thing: if it's a good reaction, like our friend Amuse, when she's on and she does her reaction videos are classic. I mean, they're hilarious. Or Viva La Vargas, or Mandatory Fun Day. When they do their freaking reaction videos, it's class. Those are that. But I've seen reaction videos where it's just people going, and they're just laughing and giggling, and I'm like, I didn't need to see you. Just give me the video. Where's the link to the original video that you're reacting to? Then we can go ahead and I watch that. But yeah, some of the, like I said, if they're, I'm afraid I won't be able to do that. Cause I'm sorry, I just don't do I just don't do those. I just don't do reaction video because then I'll just I'm the person that goes and watches the movie and watches the movie. Oh, Dale from Arkansas, what's up? Whereabouts in Arkansas? It's like I want to watch a movie. I watch a movie. Like during the previews and stuff, when I'm watching a movie, that's, we're talking to a friend or I'm going, yeah. Oh, what's up? Vet TV is in the chats. Oh man, there you go. What's up, Vet TV? I was just telling the audience about Embed Actual and all the fun that we're going to have and all the posts and stuff that they're going to see. I introed, as a matter of fact, the Embed Actual video, and I'm going to do this for the month of May. So everybody knows that I always do the shovel video, and the Ukrainian Defense Forces and all that, and then each of us videos for some of the charities, and the Comeback Alive video for some of the charities. So, I'm just putting you guys in the queue there, and adding for the month of May. Now I'm gonna tell you what, and I know Vet TV. I've been talking to those crews, the crews. Well, they got more than one crew. The crew at Vet TV, and I'm working in some stuff with them to get, for the month of May, we're going to get all their stuff on, and we're going to shoot the breeze with them, and I'll be highlighting up. So when you guys have any questions, then you guys can go ahead and ask me. But at the end of May, I want to get the guys from Embed Actual to come on and shoot the shit with us And you know, kind of like for the month of May, hey, all this embed actual stuff, let's get the hype going. Let's release the hype engine. And then go ahead and have the guys come on live with us to shoot the shit, to talk about it. Dude, I'm gonna tell you what, I binged watch embed actual, and I'm gonna tell you what, man, I got the feels, bro. Where did I get that? Oh, I have. Chingon Motors, House of Chingazos. House of Chingazos is where I got the shirt. Chingon Motors, yes. I didn't want to wear my sombrero Vet TV, and I didn't want to crack the. Like I said, I have a guest tonight, so I don't want to crack the beverages. So I decided to low key, being a current and qualified Latino, to go ahead and just wear my Chingon Motors. I have all the Chingonness, and but yeah, I want to get the guys to come on. I want to get the guys from Embed Actual to shoot the shit with us and talk about it. And so I'm gonna tell you what, Embed was one of the. Look, you guys know I'm passionate about it, and you know we've been banned by Russia and Belarus already for all the shit posting that we do. And when Friday Night Freedom was in play, Putin got pissed off because we had a rolling video of a bust of Putin and dildos hitting his face, and that got a lot of drama. Almost caused international incidences. RT tried to freaking get us banned as well. So it was pretty funny but again, this hit home for me because of all the work that we've done to support Ukraine and the Ukraine Legion, and of course Chosen Company, the guys. You got veterans out there, and you're going to see in the series throughout the month. Throughout the month, you're going to see different clips and different snippets throughout this whole month of May. I might as well just like pop the seal on that. Throughout the month of May, you are going to see a ton of Embed Actual footage, and you'll see a couple of shares here and there for Vet TV and all that stuff. I've heard of Vet TV. Someone was shooting the breeze with me about it. Say, hey, you need to check them out and all this other stuff. They're a little bit more. It's almost like HBO for veterans. You know what I mean? It's like WTF Moments can only do so much on Facebook and all the other social media accounts without getting busted. So you show us, we show a set of tits or some male frontal nudity, and we'll get pulled down. But on Vet TV, you could go ahead and subscribe and all this stuff. And so at the end of the month, we might be doing some giveaways as well when we have the guys come on. And I think we can work that out. I know the crew over there at Vet TV is excited and ecstatic. They're in the chats too, by the way. If you go to the YouTube channel, you'll see them shoot the breeze and all that stuff. So it'll be cool. So they said that I'd like to get me some gut truck breakfast tacos. Yeah. As a matter of fact, let me get the. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and drop the link. Just drop it. Let me just drop the link. So, take a look. Take a look at what you see in there for Vet TV. You go ahead and see in all the streams. I wasn't gonna do this until later, but they're in the chats hanging out. I figure why not pop the seal and let everybody know what's going on. If you go to all of our pages at 2 Facebook pages and 2 YouTube pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, you'll see all. Just check it out. Check the link out. Like I said, there might be some giveaways coming up. Actually, no, there will be some giveaways at the end of the month. So you guys hang out and check out the, I would say the media campaign or whatever. Check out all the shorts that we're going to be posting on all of our socials. And like I said, that embed. I'm gonna tell you what I love. Don't get me wrong. I love crass comments. I love I love attractive people in uniform. There are, like I said, it's you watch that, you see some hot, if you're a girl, well, if you're a guy, if you want to see hot guys or hot gals that won't get in trouble, that won't get you banned for posting some stuff, hey, check it out. It's some pretty good content. I was kind of, I was chuckling. I was laughing my ass off. But Embed Actual, the guy spent 2 weeks in Ukraine. I'm gonna say that hit me. That really hit me. Some of the stuff that kind of got me even more interested was the discussion of the Ukrainian soldiers and some of the drone tech, because y'all know that I love doing that stuff, and I've whipped out the drones before, and so I am really excited to get them, and I'm actually kind of, I mean, I cannot speak good enough of them. There's just so much to talk about with those guys. So like I said, they're in the chats. Got them tagged too. I think I got them tagged. Yeah, I got them tagged. But looking forward to that, because those guys, like I said, very they somebody sent me sombrero pictures, me Photoshop with sombreros. They've been very warm to us at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation, the entire WTF Nation enterprise. As a matter of fact, they've been so friendly to us. And, you know, Justin, just want to give you a shout out and thank you so much for all the discussions and the phone calls and all that. But like I said, I binge watch Embed Actual, and it's gritty, raw, and you're not going to be disappointed. I should see it like this too. It doesn't matter if you support our fight in Ukraine or not. Watching our veterans, watching U.S. Army, Air Force, Marine Corps veterans out doing things that, and also they give you the reason why. It really gets you thinking. It really gets you thinking. You know, of course, you know me. I'm always, you know, Red Dawn, Wolverines, kill a commie for mommy, better dead than red. So you're always gonna have me support that movement. Let me see. I think let's see. A few more minutes to talk to go on the break. What was that? What else was I going to say? Do you guys want to see the video again or something like that? Or wait, a matter of fact, yeah, I'll play the video after we go on. Oh, actually, I'll play the video when we go on break. Actually, I'm going to play the video, then go on break, and then we'll get Dominick set up and all that. So I think we're good. Anything else? Anything from the front? I know you guys are all fidgety right there. Get off your phone. What were you going to say? I don't support Russia or Ukraine, but I have some of the shows that I've seen from Vet TV. It's pretty good with various shows. Yeah, the variety is awesome. And, of course, our friend, Angry Cops, Richard Sergeant High. He's on there. What's cool is about Embed Actual is not pro-Ukraine or pro-Russia. It's pro-warfighter. What compels these dudes that have already fought in Iraq and Afghanistan to go fight? Yeah, amen. Amen, Vet TV. I see you. Amen. I'm going to say this again for you guys that don't see this on Twitter or X. What's cool about Embed Actual, it's not pro-Ukraine or Russia. It's pro-warfighter. What compels these dudes who have already fought in Iraq and Afghanistan to go fight more tyranny abroad? Some of the guys that that do one-on-one interviews with Chosen Company on that episode, you'll see that. And whew, that call to duty, not Call of Duty, but that call to duty, it hits. It really hits. So I'm gonna play the intro again, and then so that way you guys can see it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and kick off the break. And then we'll get Dominick on here to talk tariffs, man. Hey, look, it's a topic that we always hear about, tariffs this, tariff that. Might be a boring subject to you, but it's interesting for me because at least we get to hear all about it from somebody who works it and knows it. So yeah, there you go. So real quick, Vet TV, Embed Actual, just a real quick snippet of what you're going to be seeing across the timelines on U.S. Army WTF Moments and the entire WTF Nation enterprise. And you're also going to see that through the entire month of May. And hopefully I can get the guys to come on and the crew at Embed Actual to shoot the shit with us. And man, I'm stoked. So watch this right quick, and then I'm going to play some music, and then, you know, shots and go hit the head, smoke him if you got him, yada, yada, yada.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
From the chow hall to the PT grind, you won't believe the things you'll find. Drill sergeant's rage, a fiery storm. Private tensions far from the norm in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army WTF you can't deny. Army of the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos, the truth is told. From the field to the base, the legends grow. Army of the force, the madness we know. A Humvee stuck in the mud so deep. A midnight rain, no time for sleep. Emerge straight like gold in hand. The strangest sights in this foreign land. Drill sergeant's rage, a fiery storm. Private antics far from the norm in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army WTF you can't deny. Army of the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos, the truth is told. From the field to the base, the legends grow. Army of the force, the madness we know. The mud so deep, a midnight rain, no time for sleep. Emerge straight like gold in hand. The strangest sights in this foreign land. Drill sergeant's rage, a fiery storm. Private antics far from the norm in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army WTF you can't deny. Army of the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos, the truth is told. From the field to the base, the legends grow. Army of the force, the madness we know. In the ranks where the wildlings roam, every soldier's got a tale of their own. From the absurd to the downright strange, Army of the force, it never will change. So raise a glass to the tales untold. In the Army's world where the brave and bold live the moments that make us say, Army of the force, every single day. find. Drill sergeants rage, a fiery storm. Private tensions far from the norm in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army WTF you can't deny. Army of the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos the truth is told. From the field to the base the legends grow. Army of the force, the madness we know. A Humvee stuck in the mud so deep. A midnight rain, no time for sleep. Emerge straight like gold in hand. The strangest sights in this foreign land. Drill sergeants rage, a fiery storm. Private antics far from the norm in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army WTF you can't deny. Army of the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos the truth is told. From the field to the base the legends grow. Army of the force, the madness we know. Mud so deep, a midnight rain, no time for sleep. Emerge straight like gold in hand. The strangest sights in this foreign land. Drill sergeants rage, a fiery storm. Private antics far from the norm in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army WTF you can't deny. Army of the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos the truth is told. From the field to the base the legends grow. Army of the force, the madness we know. In the ranks where the wild things roam. Every soldier's got a tale of their own. From the absurd to the downright strange. Army of the force, it never will change. So raise a glass to the tales untold. In the Army's world where the brave and bold live the moments that make us say Army of the force every single day.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shout.
All right. Hope you guys, dude, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep playing that Embed Ashel stuff. That's just such kick-ass shit, man. Hey, we're trying to find out some stuff with our guests, maybe some connection issues or something like that. So no sweat. We'll carry on. I got everything set up so that way, should he pop in and say, hey, I'm here, then we'll be good to go. And then there you go. So, damn what? What are you damning about, Cause? What you damning about? Any rate, what were we talking about? Exactly. What were we talking about before we were talking about tariffs and stuff like that? I really wanted him to come on I wanted Dominick to come on here to get a good explanation because I had some questions and stuff too. We got a swag shop and everything going. I'm just wondering how is this going to affect U.S. Army WTF Moments customers and WTF Nation. Okay, damn. Oh, you like that? Okay, cool. There you go. All right. Well, appreciate it. That's what I'm talking about. And don't forget, we got the shop. And see, that's what I'm saying. We have the shop going up. I'm just, can't wait. Oh, you love that? Okay, cool. All right. Well, Kaz, we got more stuff coming up. We got more. We have more videos, more promos, and stuff like that. Like I said, coming out on all the timelines across the WTF Nation, and you'll be able to see all the videos and all the again, man, the feels, the calling. You get that call of, and also it also lends to the how veterans coming back from the GWAT, how they're dealing with stuff, and what made them go out and volunteer to risk their lives. It's some heavy stuff, man. So yeah, it's yeah, exactly. Gritty. All right, so real quick, just want to jump on this, and let me see. Let me get a good window cap here. Well, that bums me out, man. Yeah, today's the day that today's the day that Skype died. Yep, no more Skype. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. Hang on. Appreciate you reminding me. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I got to double check the phone lines and stuff like that to make sure we have our phones up and we're good. That being said, if it's good, then okay, cool. If it's not good, then we'll let you know. It's not going to be good. Yeah, what makes them go back? What would make me go back? Oh man, what man? I'm gonna tell you what. If I didn't have responsibilities, I'd go. I do. I mean, you miss that shit. You miss the camaraderie, the esprit de corps, being close knit. Memories are made in the suck, right? Not in the office. The memories are made when you are in an environment where you are about ready to get you're about ready to what's your oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, what is my Skype? Yeah. As a matter of fact, let me do this. There you go. Let me take that out until we figure out what the phone line situation is. I'm gonna go ahead and just take out the phone line because I don't want a thick Latina. Yeah, exactly that, Gary. There's sometimes I would go back to exactly. There are some times you'd go and you think, man, you don't miss. I don't know. It's hard to explain. You go on a patrol, or you go outside the wire and you're rolling around and you see something on the battlefield that you're just like, oh shit, or you get hit by an IED, or you have your vehicle shot at, or you get out of the vehicle, you dismount, and then you go, oh shit, no. Well, like I said, it's always those experiences that happen, and you're just like, that. Oh, that's the bribe. A thick Latina is the bribe. Okay. Yeah, but there's no war. There's no war going on in Mexico. Just saying. I'm talking about Ukraine. What would make me go back, man? Just like I said, there's some. If I didn't have responsibilities, even in my current health situation where I keep getting surgeries and stuff like that, I would for a fact. Like I said, I got little ones, man. I got the children's, I got the kids, and it's hard for me to go and the little ones are depending on me. They're making sure that I'm there, so it's kind of like hard for me to. I went back for the money, but I realized that I really missed the other. Yeah, exactly that. Cause it's hard to explain. There's some instances where you're really close knit with some people, especially when you've been shot at, or you've hit any, IEDs or something like that, or you're hanging out with someone who's there, and just being out. I don't know. It's hard to explain. You feel like there's a calling for you for something bigger, and when you get back home, it's almost like that's why I always encourage veterans. Hey, man, don't go home and stew. Don't go home and plan your mission out. Plan a day out like you're planning a mission, like you're planning a route patrol, or just even the most simple things in your life, even if you have to go back to. Exactly that, Cause. Now, if there were some Latinas, Snatching Joes from the, yeah, exactly. Yeah, oh yeah, John, that's right. John, yep, snatching Joes from the Reaper's hands. Just best job I ever had. Dust off, yeah, dust off, baby. Yeah, those are the things to me that would be the, that would be my drive, you know. It's a hard thing to describe. It's a hard thing to and unless you've been, I mean, of course, everyone has their own experience of why they go back, or unless you've been there type of thing. Unless you've been there type of thing. And that's the thing, is our VA needs work. Our VA needs work. All the going back and forth of who gets money for what and who does this for that. And then they come home and, you know, you get other veterans telling you that your service didn't matter because you're a pogue. I'm a proud pogue. Proud to say I'm a pogue. So, who served in a pogue or served in a pog? So yeah, so you get that goes back and forth and stuff like that. But it's one of those things to where you can't, you know, you're driving down the road, man, and all of a sudden you smell something, and it just immediately takes you back. For me, it was always like like a breeze, dust, you know, anything. It would be like a burning paper, burning trash, an oil smell, something that would just be, like I said, in the wind, and then you just immediately, oh, what was that? You know, what was that smell? You know, what was the, you know, coming back? Yeah, exactly. Coming back all gritty and dirty, and taking a shower and cleaning yourself up, getting your PTs, and head out to the NWR tent to go hang out with the bros. Pogue lives matter. Spanky says you were told that you were handing out giveaways, Spanky. That's what I was talking about. Oh man. Oh, handing out money to pogues. Y'all cooked me on the Stormtrooper video. Hey man, what's up with Stormtrooper videos? See, that's the thing too. I'm glad you brought that up for May the 4th yesterday. You know, if you guys give us enough time and send us some good quality Star Wars stuff for May the 4th, we got a team that can help do special effects and make it all big and bad, and, you know, make it all whatever. Everyone's like, oh, you should have put lightsaber sounds. You should have put this. Man. Yeah, some of us don't have time for that. Sometimes the raw detail of the troops doing what they're doing. Oh, you ran slowly because I'm smart. Exactly that. There was a time where yeah, exactly. We had some during the GWAT, we had some angry individuals in their chats telling us that we exactly that. We're all pogues. I'm like, yeah, we are pogues. Start flashing the blue cord. Spanky would come off the top rope and says, the only useful blue cord is the one that hooks up my network cable to the router. Yeah, that got everybody butt hurt. It's only funny when, I guess, I'd snatch Phil out of the battle van with big booty Latinas. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so yeah, go back to what I was saying with the Ed Ben Actual guys. I mean, hey, you know, since we're having connection issues with the guest, I don't think the guest is going to come on. So we'll shoot the breeze and talk anyways. And if the guest pops in, I don't know if we're going to have enough time to do that. So team, just if the guest wants to come on now, I'd say give it another 10 minutes. I would even, I mean, it's not even, it would be too late. So again, sorry guys. I really was looking forward to this talk of tariffs and all that. Speaking of tariffs and stuff being in sweatshops, no, just kidding. Oh, wait, can I say that? Shop U.S. Army WTF moments. You get the swag going. Get the loot. We have stuff. I got a sneak peek behind the scenes. The little baby onesie right there. You got a baby onesie? Look at that. Baby onesie. Look at that. Aw. You get your little baby. Get your little one. Get your children some WTF moment stuff. The genuine WTF Nation Radio shirt is coming back. The Black Youth T-shirt. What was the other one we got? We got the Black Belt shirt. There we go. And we got, of course, the Union rep. Yeah, I need all that for my baby mamas. Exactly that. I always have a stack of baby onesies as well. And also a good representation. Stickers are coming back. Vinyl stickers. $30. That's the average cost, PIQ. That's the average cost. That's the average cost for a t-shirt. And also, these are quality shits. So you're not like buying those quick shrinking ones. So, yeah. So we're ensuring we're getting you guys, what's that? Oh, somebody put that on as an example. Yeah. So some UV stickers. Can I talk about some of the future stuff, guys? I don't want. I always got every time I show swag, I always got immediately text messages. Don't post this. Don't share that. Don't look at this, and all that. I don't want nobody to. Exactly. I don't want nobody to go like. Let me see. They're not made in China. Hang on. Can we promo this? Hang on. Let me see this. Can we? U.S. Army baby moments. Yeah. Can we promo this? Let me see. I want to get clarification so that way I don't want the swag crew to come at me and go, no, you can't promo that. Careful, you'll get me pregnant. Speaking of Latino, I am Latino, so all my troopers hit the drop zone. I'll just say each time. So let me go ahead and look at here. Let's see. Let's see. Can we promo this? Let me see. I'm gonna ask. Let's see, because give you guys a. All we need is baby. Oh, okay, I'm gonna save it then. See, when we're done. Can I promo? Can I promo the? I'm talking to swag guys. Can I promo this? That's inside chats of said stationary type stuff. How about that? I want to make sure I want to be legit. I want to be legal. I want to make sure I'm legal, so that way I don't freaking get in trouble. Well, I don't want my promo guys to go like, no, you got to do this yet. You can't promo this yet. Yes, yay, nay. So $30, which is like $25, not including the 20% tariff. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Hang on, let me look it up. I want to see if I can promo this, because I want to promo it because it's baller as hell. I want to see the yeah, do it. Fuck it. Okay. Fuck it. All right. Just want to make sure. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want nobody to get mad at me and say, oh, you shouldn't promote this. So let me go ahead and post this up here. Pyaw. There we go. Just need to stock up when that plaster JBSA when I move. Yeah, you're broke. Oh, well, don't worry. Don't worry. There'll be some events sometimes where you guys can come on and shoot the breeze with us. I know some of you guys that know that I do a lot of engagements. I actually did a sergeant's time sit down with some kids, out west. And so, okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna promo. Fuck it, I'm gonna promo it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. There we go. Bam. There you go. Look at that. Oh, look at that sexy. Oh, it's sexy. It's reciprocal for that T-tax back in the day, Q. Wait, who's Q? Who's Q? What are we talking about? Talking about Q? We're talking about Q. Q isn't. Oh, you're responding to PIQ. Gotcha. So there you go. So that's some of the stuff that you see for chat. Okay, I'm only allowed to promote I'm only allowed to show this off. Leader books for the WTF Nation. I'm excited. I can't wait. There you go. So there it is. There's your item. Will Trump come after you? I don't know. I saw WTF Moments. They posted some stuff that might be made in China. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, so well, I'm gonna go ahead and call a lid on the guest. I don't think the guest is gonna come on. We'll do a reschedule. I don't know what the snag was, so we'll we'll check it out and we'll see what's up. And then, there you go. That's all I can say right now because I'm broadcasting live. So unless I know the details of what's happening, well, we won't know what's happening. So like I said, we're not going to go back and rehash it. There it is. So make sure you go on to, matter of fact, let me drop the chop. Oh, thank you so much. I'm getting all the fan. Chingon Motors. That's right. House of Chingazos. Ándale pues. Let me go ahead and put that link in all the chats there so you guys can go ahead and grab it. But yeah, I'm going to keep talking in-bed actual stuff, man. That like I said, there you go. It's in the chats. Go to all the chats in there, the 2 Facebook pages and the 2 YouTube pages, and you'll see all the swag and all that stuff. And again, more stuff is coming. I'm like, hee every time I'm like the kid that likes to go and see who's cook, what the cookies look like, what the brownies look like. So I'm excited. In-bed actual. Okay, so let me go back to what I was saying about Vet TV and all that. U.S. Army, WTF Moments, WTF Nation Radio have been talking, and it's no secret we've been talking with Vet TV, obviously, because we're sharing their stuff. And so a lot of good stuff is happening. Looking forward to some of the future stuff. So some of the stuff that we had in the past with other veteran organizations or veteran media companies or all that, you'll see that come out the same way as with Vet TV. Go onto their site. I'm going to say go on their site and check them out. Like I said, when I can get the guys from Embed Actual to come on, boom, that's what you'll be seeing some more stuff coming out, and we'll be posting. We'll do some giveaways and shit. We'll do some discounts. We'll do some, so check them out. How was the meeting of the minds today? Oh, okay. Well, the meeting of the minds went good. In my travels or in other host travels, we have people who come across and say, hey, I'm going to be here. Can you meet me here? And you could drive from here. Then I'm like, yeah, cool. It was so I got to meet with some meet up with some drove a minute to meet up with CQ. So pretty cool. But it was fun. It was fun. Yeah. Is that what it is? You want me to see? You want to show the pictures? Is that what it is? Show pictures or something. So hang on. Pull it up. Look at the picture. So the memes mine's good. No picture? Okay. No picture. It went well. It was great. I had fun. It was a good time. Talked. Discussed a lot of things in the future. Think about the future type stuff. It was great. So what was I at before I got sports bar interrupted? There you go. Who's the chick on the cover? What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Vet TV. Oh, well, you're talking about this chick? Hang on. You guys are like, oogling. Let's see. Talking about this? Talking about this picture? What y'all talking about? Let's see. That's Janae Sergio. Something I wanted to show you guys. All right. You guys know, where is it? Here we go. Angry Cops. Sorry, I had to go through the Twitter sphere to look. Angry Cops, you guys have been tracking what's happening. Was CQ one of the ones that was busted in the club raid? No. I don't know. Is that why he hasn't been on? Yeah, no. Real quick, we're going to you guys remember all the drama that's going on with the school stuff over at the everybody knows Richard High, also known as Angry Cops, who's also on the Unsubscribed podcast. Buffalo Public Schools. There has been an awareness campaign of the actions that have been happening, and so I'm going to play a little bit. And the guy said it was cool for me to do this. So hang on, let me get it set up so that way you guys can know what I'm talking about. And then there we go. There we go. There we go. I'm going to window cap this off of their page. How long is this video? Hang on. It's about, it's just a few seconds. It's a few seconds long. So just to give you guys some update on what's going on there in the case of Richard High, angry cops exposing the abuse that's been happening at Buffalo Public Schools. So here real quick, you guys can check it out. Let me show you right quick. Let me show this guy. And unmute it so you guys can hear it. And then here we go.
The school district is, engaged a third-party investigator, and we look forward to having that independent evaluation. This podcaster's made outrageous claims, not from his Buffalo police detective desk, in a written memo through the proper chain of command with the proper support of police brass or district attorney. The school district is, engaged a third-party investigator, and we look forward to having that independent evaluation. This podcaster's made outrageous claims, not from his Buffalo police detective desk, in a written memo through the proper chain of command with the proper support of police brass or district attorney.
All right. That sounds like a fucking cop-out to me, because here's another podcaster talking about it. So we have been in conference with angry cops, Richard High, Joe Sergeant High. So we've talked about it, and so I'm going to.
When I started drinking warm water to help me lose.
These advertisement, man. I don't care about drinking warm water. Okay, so this is going to be. We're probably going to get flagged a lot because a lot of the veteran community and a lot of the veteran pages are getting like attacked or getting smeared, and this guy here, like the guy just said over about talking about Rich, angry cops. Yes, this guy, whatever. So yeah, hang on. Let me. Let me pull this up so that way you all can see the video. Let me mute this right here so that way you can't hear the fucking So here's the video that this guy, and they're mad that he didn't go through the real news, but instead went on a podcast. Yes, exactly that. Just like us. Just like us. Getting the raw media out there, right? Makes me want to drink some water. Thanks for the reminder. Yes, please drink water. Please drink water in your, see, what do I got? A bottle of water here. So, dude, please. Yeah, we're going to play it. So again, hey, we'll let you guys listen to this. This is from the Unsubscribed podcast, and this is the union at BPS school cover up abuse claims. And so I'm just showing you the video and what he's talking about. So, yes. So, and you guys already know that we posted their Unsubscribed podcast on their YouTube post. There's another one coming out. This one that you're going to see right now is going to get posted on U.S. Army WTF Moments timeline. So let's watch together.
No, it's only just begun. We just gave him a taste.
Irresponsible and reckless.
Comments with another podcast, including Richard High, surfacing after the Buffalo Police Special Victims Unit detective had previously accused Buffalo school attorneys, administrators, and counselors of blocking police from getting detailed information and evidence on possible student abuse and assault cases. He further claimed his police superiors in the Erie County District Attorney's Office were also frustrated, to which they replied no comment, with concerns about compromising ongoing investigations. On this new podcast, High talked about an incident of a student reporting an in-school sexual assault of another student.
Miss Blank asked, "Is there any proof?" Which is not what you ask a child when they're reporting this. The victim's friend stated, "Yes, there is a video. Miss Blank asked, who was the boy? I said suspect, and she said okay. She said she would handle it tomorrow."
I mean, just the overwhelming number of contacts by Buffalo school administrators to Buffalo Police Department contradicts these salacious claims.
Actually, the numbers came from last week's Channel 2 report after reporter Nate Benson filed a Freedom of Information request with Buffalo Police. So to the administrators union after the school board sought what it terms an independent third-party legal investigation of High's claims.
Do you think at some point they would come forward with actual numbers or something, or to rebut what he is saying?
Yeah, the school district is, engaged a third-party investigator, and we look forward to having that independent evaluation. This podcaster's made outrageous claims, not from his Buffalo police detective desk, in a written memo through the proper chain of command with the proper support of police brass or district attorney.
Now, the school district today had no further comment beyond mentioning their investigation they talked about previously, although their new statement includes, quote, litigation, which could mean legal action, which we tried to ask about. No further comment there either. Also, High mentioned last week an alleged February school break-in at the Charles Drew School Magnet Center, where an intruder is originally accused of trying to approach a student and assaulting an assistant principal who intervened. High called it an alleged abduction attempt. That now indicted suspect, 30-year-old Shane Cronin of Illinois, to be arraigned this Wednesday. On your side, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.
No. What kind of litigation they're talking about? They're going to try to go after a podcaster? Seems sus. Seems sus. I don't think as this is picking up momentum, I really don't think they want any of that at all. I don't think they, dude, what? You want to go Palpatine on him? Star Wars Day. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, Star Wars stuff. Go full Palpatine. Yeah, exactly. Oh, no. U.S. Army WTF moments and the unsubscribe podcast together with our combined strength. We will end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy. That's what I'm talking about. I'll bust the school system out. And again, if they want to go hog on our friend, Angry Cops, Richard High has been on the podcast, has followed us, and we follow him for a minute. We've from the get, we've shared all of his memes and videos and stuff like that. We've shared content before. We've had phone calls and discussions and all that. And so everyone's like, "Oh, we're gonna have litigation." I mean, if anything, why the fuck are you going after the messenger? You're not gonna fucking talk about these cases currently happening in your district. Now, and this right here is just a real quick snippet, and this is gonna get posted on U.S. Army WTF Moments timeline with the crew over at the Unsubscribe podcast. So let's matter of fact, let me make sure I got everything. I don't want the ads to pop up right quick. And and there you go. Because I know you guys have been dying for me to talk about it. Well, we're talking about it now, but let's there we go.
Into this one, Mr. Cody. If you want to kick it off, Mr. Cody, of why this real quick update video for everyone. To the people watching right now, by the way, this is a rare thing. We're actually doing it streaming to each other instead of in person, and there's reasons behind that. We can't just fly Rich down because the new stuff that has came out. But Cody, if you want to introduce and get this going.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Unsubscribe podcast. I'm joined today by Angry Cops, the Fat Electrician, Eli Double Tap, Brandon Herrera, and myself, Donut Operator. We are here today because our friend Angry Cops has some updates about the whole Buffalo school system situation. What you got, Rich?
The local media hates me.
Oh.
Yeah, we see that.
It seems that trying to disparage me is far more.
I saw that. Oh, so is this a reaction video? Okay, you got me. Shut up and watch the video from Unsubscribe podcast. Just shut up and watch it. Yes, okay, I guess you could say this is a reaction video, but it's different when I do it.
Important than looking out for the children of Buffalo. So how dare I even go on your podcast?
And how dare we drink? How dare we drink on that podcast too?
Hashtag absolutely foul.
Listen, I heard you burp, which means you're not allowed to protect children.
That makes sense.
So ridiculous. So fucking ridiculous.
I love how their tone has changed as it becomes apparent that you were A, correct, and B, they get pushback from everybody involved of like, oh, I don't care that he had empty cans near him and he burped at one point while he's trying to expose corruption and endangering kids.
It is
so much for a rocky past.
It's wild. That's the way to downplay it.
That's my favorite part of the entire thing. They're like, this detective has a rocky past, and he's accusing the Buffalo public school system. So you guys want to hear about the rocky past of the Buffalo public school systems? Because I have it. I've covered every fucking scandal they've had since 1970. You guys want to get into those real quick? I can give you just the brief overviews.
The Fat Electrician's been on U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio as a guest as well. Just putting it out there. Full-tism. You're about ready to witness some full-tism here. This is a reaction video, I guess, huh? Shut up.
Well, I know what today we're going to talk about.
Yeah, today we're talking about the Buffalo school system.
Yeah, before we get into that, that is the one thing. The main thing is, Rich, you have something we will tie in wherever it falls. We'll go through this linearly of how everything is unfolding. Rich got hit with a big thing, right?
Yeah, I now have evidence that I can share, like that I don't have to sit on and wait. I have evidence that I can share that has to do with one of my investigations is closed that I got just the other day. That it's gonna make me look as like I know what I'm talking about.
Wild. You were right. Huh? You weren't making shit up. Huh?
Oh, hold on. Time out. I'm not like a lawyer or anything, but does the testimony of an active serving SVU detective in regards to the area that he does his fucking job in count as evidence to begin with?
I mean, some might call me a subject matter expert, so that could be used in court, yeah.
Oh, of like the cases that you've worked on that you just gave your testimony about and they still fucking called shit? It's okay, though, because now we have like concrete documented evidence.
And really,
right?
Rich, what is your job? One more time, just so it is very clear of what you do. And it's not a random guy on the internet or the influencer.
Yeah. So I am currently a detective in the Buffalo Police Department's Special Victims Unit, which deals with assaults on children, domestic violence, and things of that nature.
A professional.
When I'm not on YouTube, yeah.
Well, hold on. He burps, though.
Shit, I forgot. Yeah, we recorded that.
Yeah, if I was a parent and I had my kid in the Buffalo public school system, I don't really think I would give a fuck about the empty White Claw can. That's just me personally, though.
Yeah, well, you're going to be a horrible parent, Brandon, per Channel 7 News. So, poor
Ed. What
Ed.
about his decorum?
Poor Ed is just getting lamb-basted for people who don't know. Ed, who is actually he's a good journalist. I enjoyed watching his stuff because he holds people to accountable when he questions them. He doesn't just let them like give him some BS answer. Made the mistake of starting his story about finding out about this by saying, "Oh, the Unsub podcast is gross. It's a bunch of dudes drinking, burping, and being quote absolutely foul." And then he goes, then the detective started talking about things that were concerning, and I'm like, "Oh no, you just made the worst introduction to the Unsub community you could have ever made." And now everybody in the Unsub community is not letting him skate and being like, the first thing you cared about and talked about in the story was booze, burps, and being foul. You owe us an apology. And then you guys clipped it and we all shared it. And he's like doubling down on it now, saying, no. I was talking about other stuff too. And Nick was brilliant. He goes, "Oh, isn't that crazy how we brought up a small portion of something that happened in your career and that's all we're focusing on? Seems kind of like the shit you do to Rich, doesn't it?"
It's like, "Oh, it was out of context." I'm like, "No, I watched the clip. It's just what you fucking said." to open it up. That's directly what you said.
We played like the untouched minute and a half of him talking. We didn't cut it out of anything.
Yeah, we didn't edit it. It wasn't like a little 5-second snippet. It was just his entire introduction to the segment was talking about how foul we are.
Which is becoming a t-shirt. I talked to the guys at Bunker, and they're in the process of making an absolutely foul t-shirt.
Rich, that is your deplorables.
The deplorables is really good. Well, Nick, do you want to get started with the you probably predates? We have a quick update, or what we can do, Rich, do a quick, hey, here's like a 3 to 5 minute segment to catch everyone up if they're just tuning into this.
This is how to get in shape fast.
Well, if you want to drop this,
start eating more of these. You might think this would take years to learn.
Triple ads and
Sure.
shit.
So if everybody's tuning into this for the first time and they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on, because several weeks ago I went on your podcast, the Unsubscribed podcast, which I'm a regular on because we're all boys, and I felt like that was the appropriate opportunity to talk about how the Buffalo Public Schools has been intentionally misreporting or underreporting and obstructing law enforcement investigations into child abuse and assault against children. It got a lot of attention right off the rip, and a lot of people critiqued it and said, hey, we're uncultured and foul, and questioned why I would go on a lame, dumb podcast and even talk about such a serious topic. And obviously my reasoning and my response to that is because I trust you guys. I love you all. You guys would allow me to talk like that. And because we're tight, and I asked you if I could just steal the spotlight for a second and talk about something that was weighing on my mind, you let me. And the thing that sent me over the edge, that created and started all of this, wasn't just my several years in the Special Victims Unit and the years prior and hearing about these issues for years and years and years with the Buffalo Public Schools. The straw that broke the camel's back is a recent ongoing investigation where 2 kids were nearly abducted. It was an attempted abduction of 2 kids at an elementary school, and the school had failed to notify one of the kids' parents that the child was a part of an attempted abduction. And then the school deleted the video of the attempted abduction, and then only after somebody within the school had the wherewithal to save a copy of it, I don't know how they did it, but they saved a copy of it somehow. They then gave it to the district attorney's office, and only then, when the district attorney got that recording, did they see that there was a second victim. And I was like, okay, cool. If this is what's going on, then I'm done. And somebody has to know, and a change needs to be made now, because this is egregious. And since then, the news has decided, for the first couple days, to focus on me instead of the children. And when I say focus on me, they would bring up my past with internal affairs investigations and investigations with the AG's office. They say he's had numerous investigations, which is fine. I can be investigated a million times for every single complaint that anybody's put on me, and I should be, to make sure I'm not a bad cop. What they don't talk about is that at the end of all these investigations, the only thing that they showed, including the AG's office, was that I was too rude when I called a robbery suspect for an armed robbery fat boy, and that I got in an on-duty accident in a vehicle.
All right. So, shut up, Holly. Yes, I did. Again, stop breaking balls, guys. Yes, I did. I just did a reaction video. Okay, you got me. But it's these guys. It's different. And it's me. I'm different. Oh, making fun of me because I'm doing a reaction video when I said I wouldn't do a reaction video. I love y'all. But anyways, Unsubscribed Podcast, this episode that you're just watching right now that I just highlighted and reacted to, it will be on U.S. Army WTF Moments' Facebook page and WTF Nation Radio's Facebook page. And I don't know if they've already shared it already. If not, then we'll make sure that it gets pushed and all that. So that's the deal with that. So again, if you all see the tag that we see right now on all of the socials, you should be seeing Vet TV tagged on there. Make sure you send them love. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing the Embed Actual crew come on to the end of the month. I want it to happen. I want to see it. I want to see the bros However, you will see sneak peeks throughout the entire month of May on U.S. Army WTF on all the socials. I think with the exception of YouTube. So it's like the WTF Moments main page on Facebook, the radio, and tweeted out on US. I mean, I think the tweetery thing might be a little smaller because it just had to get exactly that, Josiah. You do a reaction video. You do a reaction video. You do a reaction video. Behooving and caveating on the center of excellence. Just want to say shout out to the guys over at the Unsubscribed podcast. And again, this will be posted on U.S. Army WTF Moments' timeline. But again, hit up Vet TV. Embed Asheville is going to be popping off throughout the entire month. And you guys know anything that has to do with the support of Ukraine in their fight against Russia. Fuck Ivan. Fuck Russia. Fuck Putin. There you go. I might. Yeah, exactly. Careful with all them fucks. You might get banned you might be banned again. Yeah, used to it. Well, shit. I'm curious to know what happened to our guest. So I'm not gonna. They're throwing no shade, and I'm pretty sure it could have been scheduling conflict or comms or whatever. So I'm going to, like I said, close out the green room and close out the comms. Yeah, win some, lose some. Don't worry. Like I said, usually it's a real quick reschedule, and then that'll be easy enough to handle. So again, this is Monday edition. Myself and Massey. Massey's been busting ass, working his ass off. Yeah, exactly. He's not. Some of our hosts and co-hosts are not full timers like myself and others. So yeah. So family comes first, works come first, and the station comes last, so that way they can get priority stuff squared away. So I'm not hating on Massey for getting the grind and also, I'll say due to the floods in West North Carolina, it is for him, he's been going through a lot of shit. So don't break your balls. However, Tuesday, Pop Culture Warrior, Michael Carrasquillo, CQ, also known as the Pop Culture Warrior. You can break his balls all the time. And, of course, with his angry staff of Mad Mike and Angry Elf. Tuesday with the Sarts, the Smoke Pit on Wednesdays. Thursday, Sarts time with me and Spanky. Oh, yeah, Radar and TZ are a part of the Smoke Pit. And then FTX, a bi-weekly event. We're looking at changing up some programming here. So when there is a bi-weekly event, it's a bi-week. So when it's FTX's bi-week, there's going to be another show coming on. We're thinking about, we're ruminating. That's what the meeting of the minds was, Sports Bar. We're meeting of the minds. We're creating some new stuff to bring you guys even more WTF Nation entertainment. Angry Elf, but is he really angry though? He actually is he's like a calm dude. Doesn't seem like Mad Mike. I think it should be flipped. It should be Mad Elf and Angry Mike, because man, Mad Mike is he's got that I'm gonna punch you in the fucking head, I just want to know why CQ is always learning like this. It's like groveling and growling and stuff like that. So anyways, Fridays, FTX. On the bye week of FTX, we're looking at adding new content. So stay tuned, pay attention, smash the like button, subscribe, whatever all the kids are saying. And weekend co-ops, of course. Oh yeah, FTX is with the WTF Nation staff. So U.S. Army WTF Moments, WTF Nation Radio. They all fly in there. What's up, OPSEC Monkeys in the house? Man, long time no see. Long time no see, OPSEC Monkey. Our OPSEC Monkey is our cybersecurity specialist to keep us in line and that we're good to go. So I forgot. FTX, it's CQ, it's member. So if you look at them and you see somebody in there, what's up, Musa? You see somebody in there that guy looks like who is that guy? And he's not part of WTF Nation Radio. He's probably WTF Moments admin, or he's probably some of the individuals behind the scenes in the WTF Nation. And so that's who's on FTX. It's tabletop games. It's pretty fun. Just guys clowning around, all that stuff. No angry stuff like dominoes or spades. Oh yeah, we just talked about the schools, man. We just talked about the schools. I was just telling the crew in our lovely auditorium here in the basement of the Pentagon. I was just talking about the Unsubscribe podcast and all that, and posting everybody's stuff. Yeah, where's Jose? Never mind. Taco Day. Yeah, exactly that. An ape, not a monkey. Yeah, exactly that. Now I'm hungry. You're all getting me hungry for some tacos. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the FTX staff, the guys, the crew, you'll see either WTF Moments, WTF Nation Radio staff on there playing tabletop games. And then, of course, Nemo, weekend co-ops with either Stack Up, Valor Gaming, or WTF Nation Gaming. Got them, too. They might be streaming already right now on the timeline. Then, of course, What Do You Hear? What Do You Say? And the actual King Smith with the coach. The actual King Smith, man, I love me some King. King, I mean, I anytime there's sports bar stuff and I see all the shit talking going on from ESPN, I don't even listen to anymore. I listen to the actual King Smith on the sports bar on Sundays and have him and watch him go off and talk all that stuff. And then, of course, moi back here to Monday. So normally I play the shovel video, the Ukrainian Defense Forces shovel video, but I think I'm going to play another embed actual video. And at the end of the show, so the end of the stream, again, music, all this other stuff, and then it'll be the embed actual bit. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and start removing all the phone numbers. Yeah, because until we find out what's going on with our phone number, about how they take it off. Do we post some about that soon? All right, cool. I know our very own OPSEC monkey has been working with the guys, so this is going to be good. Make sure you share, like, and follow. Like I said, broadcasting live on 5 different platforms. On X, WTF Nation Radio, 2 Facebook pages and 2 YouTube pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. Make sure you jump in on that. And then what else? I think that's it. Y'all, the links are in there. Everything's in there like that. Yep. I see all the follows. I see all the notifications. Again, share, like, and follow. Like I said, we'll figure out what's going on with the what happened with the guest, and then we'll make sure that we we'll do a reschedule, because more than likely it was probably just some comms issues or probably some miscommunication, but we'll fix that. Anyways, shots. Thank you all for hanging out tonight, by the way, and Holly highlighting that I was doing a reaction video while saying I don't do reaction videos when I just did the most ultimate reaction videos of excellence ever. Anywho, so share, like, and follow. Shots.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Driving us insane. ATF 0 time 30, no time to complain. Push-ups in the mud, feel the muscle strain. Army life is a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive, in the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Hilltops in the desert, sandstorms in our eyes. Memories for breakfast, no room for lies. Rocket marches through the night under starless skies. Brothers and sisters we rise. Army life is a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive, in the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos, in the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Drill sergeant fury echoing in the air. Discipline and duty we all must bear. Battle bodies by our side in the fight we share. In the face of danger we dare. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive, in the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Souls and firefights, adrenaline's rush. Silent nights, broken by the enemy's hush. Medics on the move in the heat of the crush. In the heart of battle we trust. It's WTF moments in the army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find out our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle line. It's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. Memories in our mind. Brothers lost but never left behind. Army WTF moments in the stories we find. In the army's embrace, we're forever entwined. It's WTF moments in the army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find out our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Through the smoke and the flames we rise again. In the heart of the storm we find our sin. Battle buddies by our side, our men. In the army's legacy we transcend.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.